Hello, hello. Welcome on in, piggies. Hello, Tan. Congrats on first. Hello. Welcome on in. All right. Happy Minecraft Mondays. Yeah, here we are. Texas is close to beating your point position. Oh my gosh. That's you're gonna have to work hard to keep ahead of the game. Okay. I don't I'm gonna have to remind myself what I was doing. But Tan, you have to go in 45 minutes. No problem. I don't know if you've seen most of what we've done so far, but I'll try to show it off. This was my little starter house. It has to be pink. I'm going for a Barbie pink house. Obviously. Obviously. I got really lucky and found the cherry tree area very quickly. Oh, there's a cow. Okay. Faxis, hello, hello. Welcome on in. I have trapped some cows and chickens. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's an egg. It's 2 eggs. Let's see if I can get some more chickens. I got one! Just I'm always hardworking. Oh tan. Oh tan. Let's see my farm. I have a little farm going. I've got some beets. I've got some wheat. I've got some pumpkins. I've got some potatoes. Potatoes. Ah! My little wheat area. I hate it when this happens. I'll have to fix that later. I don't have a hoe. But yeah, I'm trying to grow my cherry tree forest. Every time I chop down some trees, I try to plant some trees. So far, they're taking forever. Forever to grow. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Exactly. That's exactly right. I was seeing someone talk about like how they can't do a Lord of the Rings remake because, all the casting was just perfect in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. And I was like, why is this person talking about this? Like, has there been news about a Lord of the Rings remake that I just haven't heard about? Like, is that a thing? Because I don't think that they should do it. I agree with the person who made the video, like that the casting was perfect. There's no way that they could make a new one and have it be even remotely as good. But I have not seen the beacons. Okay. Good. I don't I don't know. I think some things the remakes end up being okay, but then a lot of things it's just like, why did they do this other than obviously they want money. Like that's the only reason that I can think of. Okay, this is my bridge that I made. I almost said bridge to Terabithia. That'd be terrible. This is my bridge that I made. I'm waiting for the grass to grow in a little bit so it doesn't look so brown. We Danny DeVito is Bilbo Baggins. That's the only thing that I will accept. Oh my god, that would be fucking hilarious. Hello, Zero. Welcome on in. We do not support cheap cash grab remakes. No. I think the only Disney remake that I've ever seen, like the only live action remake I've ever seen was Aladdin. And that was decent. I won't say it was great, but it was decent. You know, it was an okay movie. But all the rest, bleh. Disney is just Disney just makes them because they don't want to lose the copyright on their characters. That's literally the only reason. Okay, I have a tree there. I have I think a little tree down here. We'll wait for those to grow up, and then we'll kind of... I'll see if I want more trees on the bridge. I'm gonna wait and see on that one. Oh my god, there's donkeys! You guys are so cute! Oh, look at you guys! Oh my god. Disney has fallen kind of... Yeah, it has kind of fallen off. I am really excited. Espa and I are going to, we need to watch the new show on Glitch, Dana Terrance's new show, Knights of Guinevere, which she made the Owl House. Like, she's the person who made Owl House, which was great until Disney canceled it. And apparently, Knights of Guinevere is her big, like, fuck you to Disney. I just watched all of the Pirates movies for the first time in the past 7 days or so. Oh my god! Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so when I was a kid, I had a huge crush on Orlando Bloom as Legolas. And then when I was a teenager, I had a huge crush on Orlando Bloom as Will Turner. The music is so good. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh, and then I'm also building a house. So that's the starter home, and then the actual house is up here. This is probably not going to be the end all be all of mansions, but it's a start. It's going to be my starter home. My second starter home, you know? But I have to I have to get more clay so I can make the brick floor, and then I have to do more of these bad boys. And in order to get the wood to face the way that I want, I have to build something to build like off of it. Like it has to go this way. So yeah, that's the stream. Watching me build a house. I thought you were gonna be like, Espa and I are making a movie and it's gonna be better than Disney, and I was like, hell yeah. I don't watch this kind of movies. Oh my god. If Espa and I... Well, we have a lot of movie ideas, okay? We have a lot of movie ideas. If I had any kind of artistic talent, bet that I would make a bunch of movies. That would be amazing. Because we have so many ideas. We're good at coming up with concepts. But I am not a trained shoe writer. So Hans Zimmer is amazing. Artistic talent equals budget. Yeah, if I had any kind of budget. Ah. If I had enough budget to hire people to make the shows that we come up with, uh, we'd we'd make the best shows, honestly. If you don't movie, we'll settle for Sing CA Redeem. The only okay, so Espa has been begging me, encouraging me a lot, to post or to like show off the singing. Um, Ever since he found out that I like to sing, to myself personally, and I've always said no because I'm shy. I'm shy, guys. I have stage fright, okay? And I don't really know what got into me the other night. I think I have like exhaustion induced psychosis or something, for the night. I don't really know what possessed me to post it. Uh, so you got lucky. Hi, shy guys. I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad that you liked it. But seriously, I don't. I don't know that I could do that again. I had tried to make the last name French. Your sister also loved it. Oh my gosh, I'm blushing. I ugh, ew, get out of here. Um, but no, I recorded that on my phone, which I don't know why my phone has a better mic on it than my actual like mic that I use for streaming. But I've tried to record some singing clips because I send them to Espa, and I send them to like one or two other people. Um, and the audio quality for singing on the mic sucks ass. Oh my god, it's terrible. Um, I don't know why my phone is 10 times better than my actual mic. You sending singing clips to Espa is so cute though. Well, he discovered because I sing in the car. Like I'll listen to Hosier and Florence, and I sing in the car, and he discovered this when we were on a road trip to Arkansas to see a solar eclipse, and we spent like 3 days in the car road tripping out to Arkansas, and he was like, "You should do this on stream," and I was like, "Never." But yeah, I send them to him whenever the mood strikes me. Whenever the fancy tech takes me. How would you know what part of my language but sucking ass would sound like? Well, Tan. When a mommy and a daddy love each other very much. This is a house for Circe, not for sheep. Oh my god, get out of here. I feel you on the stage fright. Yes. Oh my god, I get stage fright so bad. I feel like you would be able to hear it too. Like it makes my voice like go all wobbly, wibbly wobbly. Wouldn't lore accurate Cersei let animals in the house? Well, lore accurate Cersei would let lions and wolves in the house, not pigs, and definitely not sheep. And you're behind the screen. I mean, I technically am behind the screen, but it's still a stage. It's still a stage, okay? And the stage fright is still real. It's still a very real thing. It's still performing in front of people. There's a fear there. I had a panic attack during a concert once and I didn't have the sheet music on hand because it was memorized, but I forgot it during the panic. Oh no! Just imagine us in our underwear. Not for free. It was awful because I had this two songs, so after the first train wreck, I had to sit awkwardly and try to do the other one. Oh, Zero, that's terrible. I'm sorry that happened to you. That really sounds like a nightmare. Hmm. Let's replant some trees. I also like cutting down the trees because I get free sticks. Oh yeah. Okay, let's cut down maybe a couple more because I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them. Need the wood. That's what she said. It was rough, but a learning experience. Needless to say, I feel you on stage fright, though, and wouldn't wish that upon you. Yeah. I mean, I suppose that if I did it, like, it's something that one could theoretically get used to, right? Uh, but it's taking that first leap that I'm like, I'm good. I'm so good. Look at my little bumblebees. The pink trees make me happy as well. I love this biome. I'm gonna make it all over the place. I'm gonna have a pink tree heaven. I also need all these little baby trees that I keep planting to grow up so that I have more full trees. So I can want milk now? I don't even know why I keep trading these emeralds with him because the stuff that he has is kind of useless. I just imagine a biome with bumblebees, pink trees, and puddles with axolotls, and that delights me. It would be so delightful. I haven't found axolotls yet, but that's something that could happen theoretically. I think it's good that singing is a thing that makes you happy, not something you feel pressured to do. That's very important. Yeah, I do like it in my car driving time. And also, actually, I sing a lot at work because we sing a lot of songs at camp. So I'm like always, I'm singing a lot, actually. Um, I sing a lot if I think about it. But for enough oinks, okay. Well, okay. So there, it is Camp Disney. It's literally Camp Rock. Uh, but there's a few problems. There's a few problems standing in the way of singing as a redeem, like live singing. First of all, the stage fright. That's point number one. Um, Second of all is the mic. The mic is an issue because it's not very good and it cuts out like I don't know. I'm not really good at the whole like audio stuff, you know. So I'd have to figure out. Really have to do some work to figure out how to make the settings so that it doesn't peak in the wrong places and it doesn't like noise suppress the wrong things. To be fair, the Howl was like singing without trying. Yeah, well, the Howl was like, I just went for it, you know? Uh, I mean, if it was a redeem for a non-live clip or song you post to your server for a few hours, I mean, maybe. Yeah, I don't think the live singing is a thing that I could make happen anytime soon, but maybe clips. Maybe. Hmm. I'm not sold on that. What if I did it like this? Oops. Hmm. Almond cookie is the daddy. I stand by that quote. I stand by it. If I had any skill to mod Minecraft, purple wisteria trees and blue, purple, pink hydrangea flowers would be epic. Oh my god, that'd be so pretty. I don't know if I'm sold on the way I just did this door design, but that's gonna be it for now. That's gonna be how it looks for now. Hello, Mr. Pig. But yeah, do you guys want to hear about my weekend camping trip? Because it was a lot of fun. Belladonna that can make you hallucinate and take damage? Ooh, that would be kind of cool. Okay, so, We had a camping trip this weekend. And myself and one of my camp counselors from summer camp, and 8 children, all mostly in middle school. One was in high school. We went out to the western part of the state in the mountains. Ah, my shovel! Ah, whatever shall I do? And we camped out and we did biking. Oh God. Okay, so Friday, I got up. I went to work. I collected the children all into a 12-passenger van and then drove for 7 hours over to the western part of the state. And then we camped out. I found like this little campsite nearby where we were going to do all the like activity stuff. We camped out there. It was fucking freezing. Oh my God. I had looked up the weather before we went, right? And back in April, we did a trip out to Shenandoah. And that was the coldest camping I think I've ever done. Back in April. It was absolutely miserable. We were fucking frozen the entire time. It was like 32 degrees. It was so much colder than the forecast had predicted. And then it was in the mountains, so it was like even colder, right? Because cold in the mountains is colder than what it feels like in other places. Not cold camping. Yeah, so that was my experience back in April. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to relive that. I'm not going to relive that life. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to make sure the girls are prepared because they were underprepared in April and I was underprepared. And we all just froze our butts off. It was miserable. I mean, we had a good time, but it was miserable. And so this time I was like, no, I'll not let that happen again. And we were more prepared, but I still was like a little shocked about how cold I was on Friday night. I was like, and also, I haven't slept on the ground in like 10 years, okay? I normally hammock. I like to hammock. I hammock camp all the time. I'm up off the ground. My back is supported. I can like sway. I can roll around. It's beautiful. I don't have to worry about how cold the ground is. Like, it's great. It's great. The campsite we were at did not have any trees that were good for hammocking. So I had to sleep on the fucking ground. Ugh. I brought like an extra sleeping mat just in case. Like, you know, the little sleeping pad that goes under your sleeping bag when you're tent camping. I had one just in case there was no place to hammock. And I was glad I did that. I was prepared. But yeah, I was on the ground. I was not happy about it. Plebesier. If anything, hammock camping requires guts, okay? Getting in and out of that hammock, it requires some confidence, alright? Anyway, so I was on the ground. It was cold. I was freezing. And both me and my co-counselor were like waking up every like half an hour. But the funny thing is we were waking up like every other half an hour from the other person. So I would look over and I'd see her and she was like sleeping peacefully and I'm like, wow, okay, well, I'm the only one suffering here. And then she would wake up and be like, wow. She's unbothered. And we woke up the next morning, we were like, wow, how well did you sleep? Not great. Oh my god, me too. Um, I can't remember the last time I hammocked, and I'm kind of sad about it. It's, it's great. I'm probably gonna be hammocking again on. Well, I will be hammocking on Friday. Friday night, I'll be at camp. Um, working over the weekend. Uh, but yeah, so we slept. It was frigid. We woke up. We went. There's a trail. Uh, that you can go. It's like a famous trail for biking, and there are bike outfitters, like bike rental shops, um, in one of the towns that this bike path goes through. So basically, there's a town to the east, a town to the west, and a town in the middle. And most of the places are in the town in the middle, the outfitters. Um, the one that's the one town that's east of the east on the east side. If you're going from the east side to the middle town, it's all downhill. And it's pretty easy. It's like a beautiful little ride. You just kind of coast. It's great. I did it about 10 years ago, and I remember having a great time. Um, but sadly, that path, that trail, that side of the trail got destroyed by a hurricane last year, and it's not usable at the moment. They're working on restoring it. So we had to use the west half, and that one's more like bowl shaped if you look at the elevation map from the side. So the first half is downhill, and then the second half is uphill. And I was told, they were like, oh, it's only a 1% grade, like it's really not that, it's not like, it doesn't look, when you're doing it, it doesn't look like it's uphill, but you can feel it when you pedal. And it's also 17 miles. It's a 17-mile from this one town to the other town. So what they do is you go to the first town, they put you in a van, and they put the bikes on a trailer, and they shuttle you out to the other town, and then you bike back to the first place that you went, back to the shop. And it's about 17 miles. And the first half was great. Oh my god, it was great. I was having a great time. I was like, oh my god, this is easy. I haven't been on a bike in like 10 years. I think since the last time I did this same exact trip. And I was a little scared about it, but it's fine. I'm doing great. We stopped for lunch about halfway through, so we did about 8 miles, pretty much all downhill. I was coasting. I was happy. Um, did the other, like, ate lunch, had a little break, started on the other half, and I thought I was gonna die. Um, my ass has never been so sore in my life. I got left behind by my group almost immediately. They were so fast, I could not keep up. And I was in such pain. Oh my god. Oh my god, it hurt so much to sit on this stupid bike. Um, so I lost sight of them pretty quickly, and then I was trying. I was trying so hard. I was like, okay, I'm gonna bike. I'm just gonna do what I can. I'm just gonna like try to ignore it, and just go as fast as I can, but just keep moving. Like just keep moving, just keep moving. I'll get there eventually. And then it got to a point where it was unbearable. It was unbearable to sit on this fucking bike. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just get off and I'll walk a bit. I'll just walk a little bit, just to like not have to sit on this bike anymore, but I'll still be moving. And so I did that for a little bit. After biking, you stop for a bite, and post bite biking left you with a biting pain in the butt. Yes, exactly. Oh my God, it was terrible. Um, and so then I walked for a bit, and then my group called me because they had stopped and they were like, "Where are you? We can't see you anymore." And I was like, "Go on ahead. I'll catch up." They were like 2 miles ahead of me. Oh my God, it was terrible. And so I'm like, it's like every half a mile, I would like walk half a mile and then bike half a mile and then walk half a mile. I did that for like another 2 miles. And then they called me again and they were like, "We're about to get back to the shop." And which is at like mile 17. And I was at like mile 14 or 15. And I was like, I'm gonna have to call I think I'm gonna have to call somebody. So I was talking to my co-counselor and I was like, first of all, I'm exhausted. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm dead. But also I had the van keys. So they couldn't get into the van and they couldn't like go do anything until I got back. And I was like, well, I don't want to make them wait because that would suck. So I called the bike shop and I was like, "Please, can you come get me?" And they said yes. Thank God. They were like, "Yes, we rescue people all the time. Don't worry about it." So they came out and they picked me up and they drove me back to the bike shop. And they were very nice about it. They were like, "It happens, don't worry. We rescue people all the time." And I was like, that makes me feel a little better. They were like, "Maybe next time try biking before you try this trail." Or use an e-bike. And I was like, "Yeah." Oh my God. And so then I got back. None of the kids saw me come back in the van. So they all were like, they just saw me walk through the door and they were like, "Oh my God, where were you? You took forever." And I was like, "Haha." Teehee. I'm here. My ass still hurts, guys. My ass still hurts. I biked. They were like, I still did the majority of it. I did 15 miles. I was at your mother's house. um, I could always tell them I'm a ninja, but only my co-counselor knows the truth. Because I told her that I was gonna call them. But yeah. So then we walked around the town a little bit. We like looked in all the little, Main Street shops and stuff. And so do you. Yeah, it's true. But that's fine. That's fine with me actually because you know, I just wanted to save face in front of the in front of the children. You guys can know all my flops. That's fine with me. We aren't real people. You are real people. You're just real people who get to know, my deep dark secrets. Pig, thank you. I just so just try placing the stairs on the side of the stairs. Like that. Oh my god! Okay. Okay, you've changed my life, Tan. That's so cool looking. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted it to do the thing again. Yeah. Fancy schmancy. But yeah, so we did that. We made it back. We got to our campsite. We cooked dinner. Um, the campsite that we were at was absolutely adorable. Oh my god. I was like, I can see myself, whenever I'm ready to retire from being a camp director, I could see myself running a little, like, campground, cafe place like they had. It was super cute. Um, but they were all like they only had a couple showers, so all the girls were like taking turns showering, and while they were doing that, we were playing charades, and oh my god, they were fucking hilarious. A couple of them just had really interesting interpretations of items, and oh my god, they're so fucking funny. Um, ah, no, that's bad stairs. Why do they do that? Why? What the hell? Are there guys? Uh, what? Like, were there guys at the campground? Yeah. Lower half on the vertical block. Okay. There we go. The guy, there were there was a guy who, I think he was like one of I don't know if he was the owner or if he just worked there, but he looked like he worked, well, he was like, oh, no. I work for the Girl Scouts. So, girls only. Haha. uh, but yeah, we have, it's best I do not join you then. I mean, not unless you are, questioning your gender there, Tan. I mean, we do have, like, men can be troop leaders. Men can be volunteers with Girl Scouts, but boys cannot join Girl Scouts as members. I actually have a lot of dads who volunteer. Um, they're pretty cool. It's actually really funny because most of the dads who volunteer with Girl Scouts are mostly drawn to doing the outdoor volunteering because that's what they tend to be most comfortable with. Um, so I think I work with like the highest ratio of male volunteers out of anybody in my council just because of the nature of my job. I mean, everybody's background checked. Oh my god, the Girl Scouts have like such stringent background checks. It's very tight security. And we have a lot of rules. We're not the Boy Scouts. Oh my god. We have so many rules about like, you know, never being alone with the kids and things like that. I work at a high school, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, you get it. But anyway, they were playing charades and oh my god, this is like trips like this remind me of like why I love my job, and it's because the kids are so fucking hilarious. Um and they're just fun to be around. And they make me laugh. And then we slept on the cold hard ground again, and it wasn't as cold though because I think that's just the temperature warmed up a little bit, and also I made sure to zip up my sleeping bag all the way, which I was like warm. So Friday night, I was like warm, sort of. Like I was, because we had been moving around, we set up the campsite. Like you're active. Setting up a bunch of tents and setting up your campsite, it like, you're moving around. And so you don't notice the chill as much. So I was like warm when I went to bed, and I didn't zip up the sleeping bag, which was a mistake. And then it got colder the more I laid still, and I was just freezing. I must excuse myself if I do not in return. Enjoy the rest of your stream and have a good night. All right, Tan, thanks for coming to hang out and enjoy your workout with your dad. We'll see you later. I thought you said it wasn't as ass cold though. I was like, not the bike butt. Oh my god, yeah, my butt hurts still. My butt is still sore. I don't know how I'm gonna go into the office tomorrow and sit in a chair all day. Oh my god. I actually might die. I'm gonna embrace my hammock, Friday night and be like, I missed you. I'll never, I'll never camp on the ground again. Um, but then we went on Sunday. We had to go and we went to a different state park that was nearby in the area, and just did like we did like a short hike. It was like 2 miles. But we saw wild ponies. Well, we saw a wild pony. There's more wild ponies in the park, but we did not see them because they were hiding. But they also were affected by the hurricane. I was told by some of the local people at the bike shop that they had this herd was smaller after the hurricane last year. So I assume that the ponies are also still recovering. I feel the pain after biking plus sleeping on the cold hard ground is no joke, not gonna lie. It was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. I feel like all I did today was recuperate. you know? Like, I had so many grand plans. I was like, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna go to the library and pick up the books that I need to pick up. I'm gonna go do my laundry. I'm gonna unpack all my camping gear. I slept. I slept until about 1 p.m. and then I lazed around the house. That's all. That's all I was capable of doing today. Um, so, oh my God, talking about wild ponies, and I have wild ponies. Oh, they're so cute. But yeah, we saw one. It was super cute. Oh my God. It was a little hard because they're short ponies. Like they're small ponies. And uh it was like the grass kind of hit it. Oh my God. And there was this guy there, another hiker. So we had like gone up and then ran out of time and we were like, okay, well, we got to go back. But we want to try and maximize the pony, you know, like seeing the ponies or maximize our chances of seeing the ponies. So we're looking at one of the trail maps, like because they have the trail maps on signs and stuff around the state parks. They're pretty good at, you know, keeping things posted. Um, and so we're looking at the trail map, and this guy comes up with his wife, and they had just come up the trail that we had just come up, and there was like a bit of a loop where we could go back down the other side. There was like this other trail that kind of made a little loop, and we were like, well, maybe if we go down that way, you know, like we've been up this way already, so maybe if we go down the other way, it'll maximize our chance of seeing a pony. Um, since we've already seen this one side, like blah blah blah. And he comes up and he and his wife and they were like, "Where are we? Can you tell us like, you know, which section this is?" And so we were like, "Oh, so this is where, you know, the park ends and it goes into this natural area. You can see the fence and this is where we are and this is the path you just came up and this other path is where we're going to go around." Um and this guy was like this older gentleman, older lady, and this guy was like had literally asked for help. And then he looks at me and I'm standing there with my co-counselor and one of our campers, the older one who's in high school, and he was like, not to be sexist, but four women looking at a map, huh, never a good thing. And I was like, fuck you. Like I didn't say anything to his face, because I'm not trying to pick fights with people in real life. But I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You're the one who came up and asked me where you were. And then you're not even helping us to decipher the map. Because I had pointed out where we were. I was like, we're here, and this is the trail you came up, and this is the trail that we're going down. If and he was like, so we're here, and he points to a completely different part of the map. He was not even close to where I had pointed out. And I was like, you dumb motherfucker. You dumb sexist motherfucker. How dare you? How dare you come ask me for help reading a map? And and so there's like two sides to the sign, and one side had a topography map and the other side had like like a flat map, like just a trail map. It was just flat, colored lines where the trails are. And we were looking at the map, and he was looking at the other side. He was looking at the topography side, and he comes around to our side, and he was like, "Oh my God, this trail map's so much better. That other one's trash." And I was just thinking, like, you can't even read a topography map, and you're gonna say to me, four women looking at a map, never a good sign. Fuck you! Oh my God! If I had not been in charge of 8 children who were like right there, I don't know what I would have said. I don't know what you know. I don't know what would have happened. I was so pissed, and then it was so funny because the girl who was there, like standing next to us, the high schooler, she was also like, well, that was rude, and like complaining about it. And I was like, yeah, stand up for your, like, what's right and wrong. But oh my God, I was mansplained. Not even mansplained, because he didn't even fucking know. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Just really, really pissed me off. I was like, "Oh, you've done it now." I said bye. I was like, "Okay, well, we're leaving." I was like, "Okay, well, good luck." And then we made it, and his wife was like, "Well, maybe we should go the way that they're going because blah blah blah." And he was like so rude to her. Oh my God, he was like rude to his own wife. And he was like, "Well, you go wherever you want. I'm going back the way we came." I was like, "You are miserable. You are a miserable old man." For real, I felt sorry for her. And then we made it back before them, even though we went kind of a longer route around. And we saw a pony. Because we had got back to like the parking area where we're eating lunch, and they caught up to us. And they were like, "Did you see a pony?" And I had the satisfaction of telling him yes. In fact, we did. He was rude. Nothing ever good comes out of saying, "Well, I don't mean to be sexist, but," like, there's no other possible interpretation of what's about to come out of your mouth. But yeah. I was like, this is why I work for Girl Scouts. It limits my interactions with rude men. I only have to deal with rude women, which is its own problem, but not quite the same. Because trust me, rude women definitely do exist, but they are not rude in the same way that men are. Oh my god, not another one. Two bots in one night? That's gotta be a record. Well, no, I think I've had more. Still, no fun. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of clay if I want to do the whole floor. So we're gonna keep a searching. I need to find like a water breathing potion or something because there's like some cool stuff underneath the water. Ah, I found it. Whoopsie daisies. I keep dying. But yeah, this weekend's camping trip is less of a camping trip and just like I have to be at camp really fucking early on Saturday and I don't like getting up early, so I'd rather go the night before and just sleep over. Um, what's this? Have I been in this cave? Is this my first time noticing this cave? It can't be. I don't have any torches down here. I don't like that noise. Would you eat a fish if it gave you the power to breathe underwater? Uh, good question. Okay, so do I have to eat the fish every time I want to breathe underwater, or would it allow me to breathe underwater for like the rest of time, and then I just have to eat it once? Because I feel like I could make it. I could do it once if I got the power to breathe underwater for like the rest of time. You know? I would hate every second of it, but I could probably do it. Where does all that go? Down into the dark depths. Oh my god. That like just keeps going. I guess it would depend. Some are more efficient than others. Well, I would eat the most efficient fish and then never have to eat one again and then get the ability to breathe underwater. That would be great. I've been up here. Torches say yes, I have. Okay. What? Ah, parkour. Ah. But yeah, that was my weekend camping story. Hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, even though my ass is still sore. I also feel like I could still sleep again another day in bed. It felt so good to get back into my bed last night. 9 out of 10 camping story. -1 star for not enough hammock. It was -1 star for not enough hammock for me too, yeah. Oh my god. Ah, this takes forever. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna make another furnace. Because why not have a couple furnaces going? I could... Oh, I had one in my inventory already. Well, you know what? That just means we're getting 2 furnaces. There we go. 0 out of 10 stars for the unsolicited map guy's remarks. Yes! Oh my god, it was... I've never... You know, you hear a lot of, like, stories, and then you're like, oh man, that really sucks. Why do people make remarks like that? And then it happens to you, and you're like, I'm ready to fucking kill somebody. What do I need? I need bricks, but I should also probably make windows, I guess. I need some sand. I need some sand. Do I have any more bricks in here just hanging out? No, I don't think so. Piglets! Ah, there's one pig trapped in my house. Get out of here, pig! I suppose I could just get up all these right now because I can't put the bricks on top of them. I wanted the pigs out, not in, guys. What the hell are you doing? You were not invited. Oh my god. Out. There you go. Silly piggies. Silly, silly piggies. Who said you could do that? Just goes to show, they never listen. I like the little tingle that the experience point sound makes. It's nice. Minecraft sounds are excellent. Yes. They're good at what they gotta be. Sometimes chill, sometimes unsettling. Yeah, I would agree. Alright, we're coming together. I still don't know what I want to do about a roof. I don't know what the roof is going to look like. I don't know what material it's going to be made out of. I don't know what configuration it's going to be in. We'll get there when we get there. Ah, my experience points. They fell all the way down. Oh my god, I'm gonna need so much more bricks. Why do I insist on making my houses out of some of the most annoying materials to collect? I swear to God. Because they look pretty, and I want Barbie's dream house. This is Cersei's dream house. That's why. It is looking good. Oh my god. I'm so happy with it so far. It's getting to be late o'clock for me, so I gotta peace out. Thank you for the stream. Alright, Zero. Thank you for coming to hang out. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And we'll see you later. I might as well just wait for all these to get done cooking. Take half of it. Put it in this other furnace so it doesn't take quite as long. I'm a genius. I'm so smart. Oh. Almost there. So close, I can almost taste it. Alright, let's check on this bad boy. Okay. Well, that still didn't get me a crazy amount of bricks. I'm seriously gonna have to have like 4 stacks of clay just to have enough raw material. To finish off the other half of the floor. Vanilla, hello! How's it going? And Ponder, hello, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the care package, Vanilla. Oh, stretch. Oh, I need it. Oh my god, I'm so sore after this camping trip this past weekend. I'm too old to be sleeping on the ground, guys. In a tent, in the mountains, in the cold. Caught your stream before you sleep, and now she'll sit back and relax. Yes, please. Sit back, relax, get cozy. I'm working on building my house. So let me show you my... I got really lucky. I got so lucky. And I found this cherry tree biome really early on. So this right here is my little starter house. You know, gotta have the pink bed, obviously. I'm a girl's girl. I've been expanding the cherry trees. I've been planting them further out so that it can be like a bigger biome. Got a little mine going down there. Made this little bridge. Got some animals. Got a pink fence, of course. Everything pink. Pink carpet so I can get in and out. Got a little farm over here. Sadly, you know, I don't know if there are any pink crops. If there are, I need to find them. Then over here, I have been exploring a bit. I found a couple of villages. I mostly in that direction. I tried exploring this little ice snowy place, but I keep getting stuck in like the deep snow, and that's kind of terrifying. So I was like, I'll leave that. I'll leave that alone for now. Built this other little bridge. Oh, one of my trees finally. Oh, that's like a nice tree. Look at that. Oh, I like that. Now I gotta wait for this other tree to sprout up. But I think that this has convinced me to do more trees along the bridge. I'm still waiting for the grass to grow in. It is so slow. This is still so brown. But you see the vision. You see the vision, right? So cute. I've been planting more trees on this side too. So we can just eventually have 100% cherry tree domination. And I have to go find more clay because I'm running out. Gotta plant the pink flowers too. No, but yeah, that's what I got so far. And then the house that I'm working on, not gonna be super huge because some of these materials that I've decided I want are like very annoying to go find or collect. And I'm still deciding on the roof. I feel like maybe it should be like a darker roof. Like maybe the cherry wood is still it. Because it's nice and dark. I like this like dark purple. Ooh, you can kind of see it now from a distance. Look at that. Oh my god, once the roof gets on there, that's gonna look great. I should probably cover this up. That was actually the first starter home. That was like the actual first little, like, dirt hole in the ground. First night in there. So I still have to add windows. So not all of it will be just like solid wood walls. I still gotta add some windows in there. The double doors is cannot have a house without double doors. Honestly, can't do it. But we'll have brick floors, pink walls, some type of roof at some point. I'm obsessed with like okay, so if you go into the villagers' houses, they're mostly cobblestone, but some of them have this like mossy cobblestone. And I kind of love it. So whenever I find a village, I rob them of all of their mossy cobblestone. So you can tell which villages I've been in because they'll have like holes in their walls where I've just yoink it out. It's fine. They don't mind. I steal from them a lot. Okay. I gotta go find more clay because it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Oh, I should make another shovel while I'm at it. Well, while I'm over here. The only thing I'm like, is it's just so hilly. It's hard to get around. Because it's so fucking hilly. I'm like, did I really choose this spot? Did I really need to be in such a hilly spot? I don't know. I suppose at some point I could get more staircases built. So it's more convenient to go around. But that's also going to take a lot of time. So for now, we're just going to go search for some clay. How was everybody's weekend? Everybody have a good start to the week? Pink boat. Yes, of course, I had to have the pink boat, guys. How could I not? You know, we have to have everything match in this house. I hate that it just, like, sinks. You would think the boat would float, but no. My evening is going pretty well. Good. Glad to hear it. It's a polar bear! Cute. I'm really happy that the polar bears are not aggressive because there are some that do live quite close to me. And I'm like, ooh, don't go through my trash bins. We had, oh my god, on the camping trip. Did I go the wrong way? On the camping trip this weekend, um, we saw like bear scat, like bear shit, and it was fresh, which was very interesting. But also like, we are in bear country, where we were. We were very much in bear country, which all the girls were like, you know, because we didn't have a bear box. Or like really, I didn't bring anything to make a bear bag, like the kind that you like hang in the tree. So all the girls were probably like, oh my god, why do we, like, because you have to put all of your scented items, like deodorant, toothpaste, chapstick, uh, all your food, anything that you have that could possibly have a scent that would attract a bear. You have to put it up. And so all the girls were kind of like, whenever I was like, okay, all your scented items, put it in the van. We're locking it up. It cannot be in your tent. And then on Sunday, on the hiking part, we saw bear poop, and I was like, well, that's why. That's why we put all of our scented items into the van. We don't keep it in the tent with us because we don't want a bear to decide that he wants a snack. Did you see there's a new Vasilisa and Baba Yaga game on Steam for sale like $7? Oh my god, really? No, I haven't seen that. Please, please send me the name of it. I still do have to finish Rekka. Although I don't think I'm gonna get to it this week because, it's a busy time of the year for me. So I can't stream like a lot of nights this week. So I'm just gonna be on, again on Wednesday, playing more Little Witch in the Woods. It's literally just Vasilisa and the Baba Yaga. Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's a lot of clay down here. Oh god, I almost lost all my shit and died. I don't want to climb down all these steps. It's not clay, it's slate. Boo. Big boo. There's some clay. it's so funny how it just like kind of floats around. Oh my god, are those fireflies? Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Not gonna lie, Minecraft is kind of an adorable fit for the channel. Thanks. I wanted to play it on stream for a bit, and then I wasn't sure if my computer could handle it. Because there are some games that my computer just sadly is not able to cope with. But happily, can run Minecraft. I will probably play Dave again at some point. Ah. Once I get through some of these, like, story-heavy games, like Reka and Little Witch in the Woods. I think once I have those, you know, completed, Dave will go back on rotation. Don't count Dave out forever. I just have been playing a lot of Dave the Diver. Okay. Let's see if we can find some more clay out here. I would never count Dave out? Good. Because Dave would never count you out. I can't really tell if that's it in the moonlight. So we're just gonna swim down here and see. I think it is. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to turn the monsters back on. I think I'm having too much fun without them. Maybe in October. So that way I can count Minecraft as one of my spooky games. Oh my gosh, I have not decided what games to play in October for Spooktober. Spooktober. Dredge? Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how scary is Dredge? Because I've heard it is pretty scary. But I don't know, is it like Subnautica scary? Or is it like, oh, this is just kind of creepy. This is kind of like ocean horror, you know? It's like a 4, but I did screech like a 3-year-old girl. Okay. Once. Okay, okay. I hear you. Ah, my shovel. Good thing I brought it back up. I know that Icarus wants to play a slightly scary game. We have a plan to play a game on like the first weekend in October. It's a great vibe though, spook-wise. Yeah. Just not that game where you got your dog run over like 18 times. Oh my god, yeah, no. I don't think I could do Yomawari. It's just crazy because, like, Espa didn't warn me about that at all. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, tee it's not that bad, right? I was like, what are you talking about? The dog dies, like, immediately. I need a trigger warning. I feel like, that game should come with a content warning or something. Oh, I need sand. I need glass for the windows. Like, haha. Silly me. I'm trying not to die from drowning. Let's see how much we got. Okay, I have like 3, almost 4 stacks of clay. Which I still don't know if it's going to be enough. Did you ever play Sheepy, A Short Adventure? Because it's free and has a spoopy atmosphere, but it was great. No, I don't think so. I played, the cutesy ones that I've played has been, I think it was just that little werewolf cleaner game. All the other ones, well, the ones I played last year, there were a lot of those, like, RPG Maker, um, like, free games. And I really liked those. They were scary for me. uh, but they were also, like, I liked the stories. And they were pretty fun. So I'll probably continue to play those kinds of games this October as well. Because Yeah Girl also does have a budget of like $0 for new games at the moment. So the best kind of game is our free games. And Alien Isolation. Oh yeah. You know, I mean, I have a standing order to play it on Halloween night. And we might actually make it out of that first room. Who knows? I think I don't like the idea that the alien is like smart and can find your hiding spots. Because as you know, I rely very much on the hide in the locker for 4 hours method. And if I can't do that, I'm kind of cooked. Oh, did I chop down this tree at some point? That's crazy that the saplings are still all here. And sticks. I'll take that. Okay. Let's that's probably enough, right? Probably go back and continue on. One thing I forgot, because I used to live in the mountains. I used to live in the Blue Ridge Mountains, like up, elevated, like all the way up there. And I loved it. I would go back in a heartbeat. Um, I lived in like this tiny mountain town. It was adorable. Uh, very much Appalachian culture. But one thing I forgot, or I guess maybe I have gotten used to now that I live on the coast. Like I live 20 minutes from the beach. Super coastal. So I guess I have experienced both extremes. And one thing I forgot about living in the Blue Ridge Mountains is that it's so dry. The air is so dry. And when you live on the coast, it's so humid. And so I haven't experienced chapped lips in like a long time. Like I forgot that was a thing. Uh, and I go up for one weekend to go camping in the mountains, and I come home with like the most chapped lips ever. My lips are so chapped. My ass is sore and my lips are chapped. That's what I've come back with. I did have fun though. I did have a lot of fun. Ooh, hello. Yes, thank you. I don't know if I have enough to trade him to be like to not be a novice trader anymore. You are a fisherman. No, I wanted to open the, no, I want to open the door. I want to open, let me out of your house. Get me out of here. Is that a composter? Oh my god. You're coming home with me. Murder was an option. Yeah, that's true. But I want to trade with him. I want to trade with him and like, you know, I don't know what that will get me in the long run, but I want to find out. And I can't find out if he's dead. I want there to be like a farmer. I know that the farmers exist. I just gotta find one. Oh my god, there's sheep. Excuse me. Did not mean to barge in. I mean, I did, but not like that. Let's see. No, you're still the fisherman. Moo! there's sheep and cows. Where's the farmer that tends to them? Where art thou? Did he fall down that deep, dark, scary hole? Probably. Shame. Iron Golem. Oh, there's a bell up there. Don't mind if I do. I love stealing. I love taking things. You know, I tried to make an iron golem for myself once to like guard my home, and that fucker straight up left and went to the nearest village. I was like, what's the point? Shouldn't he be like hang out with me? Protect my home, my stuff? No. Nope. He did not want to. He said, hasta la vista. Waste of resources, honestly. Okay. Okie dokie. Time to find my way back home, if I can. This is always the part that I struggle with, is, like, where is my house? I think it's over there somewhere. But who knows? Could be wrong. Could be very, very wrong. Where the fuck am I? Maybe it's this way? I do have the coordinates written down because that's the only way I find things sometimes, is if I've got the coordinates written down. So push comes to shove, I can find it. What is that doing there? Shouldn't be any zombies, it's not peaceful. Where the hell is my house? It being dark and rainy is not helping me. Hold on. Okay, I'm looking at the coordinates. Nope. Yes. This way. What is this light? Where's the light coming from? Oh. Oh, I slept down there once. Okay. No clue how I got over here. Cute little hole in the wall. Yeah. It's my go-to lean-to for, you know, hiding from monsters. Oh, there's another village. Is this a different one or the one I was... This is a different one. Hmm. Huh. What's this? Blast furnace. You're coming home with me. Also the brick. Oh my god. I once again have too much junk. Too much junk in this trunk. Are you a farmer? You are! I mean, I don't really need the bread, but I kind of want to build up a reputation with him. Does he grow carrots? Can I steal his carrots and sell them back to him? Any carrots? Who are you? What is your profession? Cleric. Huh. Okay. I should write down the coordinates for this village. Nice. I'll have to come back for these guys. Whenever I'm ready for that. What else is in here? What are you? Oh, you're just a normal guy. Oh my god! Ah! He tried to trap me in there! What are you?
Huh?
Oh, hi there. Weaponsmith. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Iron axe? Sure, why not? Might as well. Might as well just make the trades and get the level with them, you know? Oh, and a trader. Hello. Hi. Hey, hey, come back here. Spider. Fermented spider eye. Ew. Why is he obsessed with collecting spider eyes? Oh, another farmer. Okay. Uh, map table. Unknown map. Unknown map. Paper. Oh, you know what I could have done the whole time? Stuck this shit in here. Watch this. I have so many free slots now. Kinda crazy. Look at that. Kinda crazy. Does that work? Hmm. I don't know. I don't know how maps really work in Minecraft. I mean, other than just like, oh, oh, this must be the village that I'm in, and that's also the village that I'm in. Okay, so I don't really need that. Have all this stuff. Have all that. Oh wait, no. One of them wanted bread or something? Or no, he wanted to trade. He wanted gems for bread. Oh my god, not another bot. I've been plagued with them. My goodness. Wait, come back. I do have this. Thanks. Where are the other guys? Okay, there's like 3 farmers in this village. Oh my goodness. And that guy. on this random guy who has no job apparently. Where are you going? What are you doing with your life? Okay, you look nice. I mean, I don't really need the bread, but I do want to get start to get the experience points with him. Alright, I will be back. I've written down the coordinates. I'll find it again. I'll find you again. I'll come to trade again. Okay, now I have to find my home. Which is in this direction, maybe? Maybe it's over here. I sort of remember traveling by boat. Ish. Nope, the number's going back up. Or maybe it just goes around. Who knows? Maybe I'll just never get home. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm getting further away, not closer. Big yikes. I've returned. Hello, Tan. I'm lost, is what I am. Maybe not. Maybe I've turned a corner. I'm trying to follow the coordinates back to my house. I lost. That's me. Because I have zero sense of direction, sadly. And it's like, I found... Come on, boat. I found a cool little village, though. I kind of want these flowers for my house. Oh my god, they're so pretty. It takes so long to pack up your boat. I know. Oh my god. I think it goes marginally faster if I use the axe, but like not a crazy amount. But I don't want to keep making boats over and over again, you know? I do also want these roses. Look at these. Oh my god, they're beautiful. Don't really need the leaf litter, though. Could do without that one. Okay, 5 minutes of Southern. Oh my god. Okay, let me put the timer back on. Oh my lord. Okay, so I was camping this weekend, and I could feel like I was talking to people who like I was talking to the bike people, I was talking to other hikers. I was talking to the people who own the campground, and I could feel my accent like pop right back in. Um, talking to all these people who are, they've got that Southern Appalachian like accent, and I was like, oh my God, my voice, it's changed. Just talking to these people and like hearing their accents and hearing, them speak to me. Oh my lord, am I right back where I started? I literally did one full 360. I'm back in this fucking village. The same village. Oh my god. I'm never gonna get home. I'm never gonna get home, y'all. Maybe if I go this way. Well, hot dog, I tell you what. Hello, Lampy. They redeemed Southern. They redeemed the Southern accent. Okay, so that's why it's out. That's why it's in full force. Okay? Okay, see, okay, it's a little bit faster to use the axe, but not a crazy amount. That still takes a few hits. But yeah, oh my god, because the bike people had to like shuttle us out there, and then, I had to get picked up because I tapped out. So both the ride there, I was talking to the lady who was driving the van, and then the ride back, I was talking to the guy who was driving the van. And then I was talking to hikers and people who own the campground, and I was like, oh my God, I can hear it. I can hear it in my own voice. Have you tried making beacons like your Gondor calling for aid? Well, see, the problem with that is I don't know which, like, way to follow the beacons because eventually there there ends up being so many beacons. So I don't go the same way that I came, and there end up being so many beacons that the signals get crossed. Like what I need is the the roads of Rome. Honestly, I need the roads of Rome, and I need signs, and I need, directional help. Well, I reckon you've been got hit by one of them redeems. Bless your heart, chat. Well, I have coordinates if you're not going to try to memorize them. I wrote them down. I am trying to follow them. I wrote it down. My home is uh 22391 512. That's where I've been trying to go. It's just making making the little counter go in the right direction is the hard part, honestly. Just one really tall ass I sur I Saran. What the hell is that? Ponder. You're bits away then. Yeah, I'm a little bit away. I have Sauron. Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to southern it up for you. I will have to go soon. It's a bit late. All right, Tan. Yeah, it's getting there. I'm gonna try and make it home first before I call it quits for the night, cause I don't want to be stuck. I love these little fireflies, lightning bugs. Okay, you have to tell me, do you call them lightning bugs or fireflies? Okay, every time I get in this damn boat, it's the wrong decision. That's 5 minutes. Cersei don't need no directions. She got the directional awareness of a dog heading home for supper time. You would not believe, but fireflies. Okay, alright, Tam. Fireflies? I It's back and forth for me. It's back and forth for me because I've been in places where, like, I guess I code switch a bit depending on who I'm around. Because around certain people, I'll call them fireflies, and around certain people, I'll call them lightning bugs. Just kind of depends on who I'm talking to. I did get it. Owl City. Originally, I learned them as lightning bugs. Yeah, I did too. Okay, might as well just grab a little extra clay because you can never have too much. And that way I can be sure that I don't have to go out again for some clay. Have you thought about heading back to your house? I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm so lost. Oh my lord. And now I'm stuck doing this accent too. Oh, look at that. Berries. Don't mind if I do. Ouch. I hate these stupid bushes. These bushes are my #1 enemy. You know what? Fuck it. It's on peaceful anyway. I can't die for good. Okay, I don't like this forest. I don't like this forest one bit. Also, that last number is like in the negatives, and I need it to be 512. So I know I'm going the wrong way again. Oh my god, is this the ocean? Dolphins! Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, there's dolphins. Look at that! Oh my god, they're so cute! They're so cute. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I found the ocean, guys. Found it. I was wondering if I'd ever find the ocean. Here it is. Okay, so my house is straight in that direction. Oh my god, that almost scared me. So all I have to do, theoretically, is walk in a straight line. Oh, come back. All I have to do, theoretically, is walk in a straight line this way. Ah! Ah! That may be hard to pull off, but I'm gonna do my best. Still the Oceana. Stick it in an aquarium. I'm gonna write down the coordinates to the ocean so I can remember which direction it is in. I don't like being in these types of forests. I think they're hard to navigate. Ah, it's more of those dumb berries. Oh no! No! Snow! My worst enemy! Oh my god, y'all. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna die, guys. It's all... It's just all gonna be deep snow, isn't it? A fox! Aren't the cherry blossoms over the snow? Yeah, but I don't think that they were in that snowy area. What is that? What's that big orange thing? Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a Highland cow. I think. Yes! Look at her! She's so cute! I wish I could take you home with me. I don't have any wheat, though. I don't... Do you like berries? Would you follow me if I'm holding berries? No? Damn. Actually precious. Oh, there's wheat right here. Hold on. Hold on, Miss Ma'am. Also, I'm going to steal this. Hi, do you like wheat? Will you follow me if I'm holding this? She's looking at me. Are you stuck in the tree? You were just a little stuck baby. Is this the same village that I've been in, or is this a different one? I think this is a different village, guys. Nah, I'm not stealing a cow. This was a free cow. This was just like a cow, you know, that was in the wild. She's fine. I don't know what I need all this bread for, but we'll find out. Why are you stealing food if you don't eat? Because I want it. Tan. Why else? Hi. Okay. No, I'm not gonna give you 10 of my stuff. What are you? A butcher. Interesting. What do you have? Rabbit stew? That's so interesting. I've never seen a butcher before. Come on, cow. We're gonna go down this way. Another fisherman. Come on, Miss Cow. More target stuff. What are you? A leather worker. Ooh. I'm trying. Leather tunic. Interesting. Cute, hello. They are the snow. Yes. She took the cow from the pennies for everyone jar. Okay, go home, you say. Let me write down the coordinates to this village. I will build the roads to Rome, but, I gotta discover all the fascinating places to go first. I feel like... Also, if I had just headed straight home, I wouldn't have my beautiful cow. So how do I get into this building? Where's the door? Sometimes these villages just make no goddamn sense. Oh, hi. There's another person. Okay. Huh. Moo. Okay, I'm going home. I feel like you should know where your home is before exploring more. I'm going home, guys. I'm going home. Don't worry. Just gotta get my cow home with me. My beautiful cow. Guess I'm gonna have to go up this way. Across the snow and ice. Hopefully I don't die of deep snow. Come on, cow. Come on, my beauty. Where'd my cow go? I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my soul is. I'm just I don't know the words actually to that song. Alright. I feel like my next point of action should be to find... I'm like a bird. Yes, that's it. Yep, you are correct. Those are the words. I feel like my next... Oh my god! What happened to the bunny? It just, like, yeeted itself off the mountain. Come on, cow. I hate these hills. Okay. Cow is behind me. Alright. It's okay, cow. I feel like we're just across this little hilltop here, and then we'll be all home. And I can put you inside of the cow pen with the other cows. Come on. We're so close. I feel like I should be able to see it at some point. You know? Oh, there's a donkey. Apparently the donkey does not care for wheat. Well, picked up a sheep. I really only care about the cow, though. So if the sheep stops following me, then it'll be fine. I see cherry trees! Oh my god, I see my bridge! I know where I am! Yay! Yay! I'm so glad I made that bridge. Oh my god. It would be a nightmare to cross this, like, chasm with my cow. This is what happens when you prepare ahead. You win. Yeah, I'm at the, like, lowest resolution. Because, my computer is, she works hard. But often she needs help. Oh, I remember Avicii. Oh my god, the only song I know is that one song that got popular. I remember having a coworker at the time who was like obsessed with him. I'm not a super big like country music fan. I don't know if that comes as a shock to you guys, but okay, guys, don't get excited. I'm just trying to get this cow in here. Come on, buddy. Yay! We have so many new friends. Okay, what happens if I feed you and you? What kind of baby do you make? A normal looking cow. Oh, disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna have to find another one of these, like, Highland cows. Poor cow. Poor Circe. Poor Circe. Okay, I feel lied to. I feel cheated. I want a Highland cow. I want all my cows to be Highland cows now. I don't even know if I want the normal cows anymore. I have a vision, okay? I have a aesthetic that must be reached. She stole him from his home and just forced him to mate, and his children come out deformed. You know what? It just, let's see if this blast furnace does anything. Actually, don't know. I've never used one before. This is animal abuse. They knew what they said. He followed me for the, followed me for, I guess it doesn't do clay. Damn. He followed me for the wheat. And he got the wheat. I gave him the wheat so I could have more Highland cows. And I didn't get what I wanted, so, you know... I feel like he got what he got everything out of the bargain that he wanted. A man in the candy fan logic. Okay, you know what? That's valid. I'll accept that criticism. That's your justification? Listen, listen. What? Ponder, no! Wow! Wow, okay, okay. I see how it is, Ponder. I see how it is. Bovine abuse. Listen, he's gonna be cared for. He's gonna be loved. And I just have to find another Highland cow to, create my new Highland cow dream herd. Okay? It's gonna be fine, guys. Is he, though? He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. He'll be just fine. You know, think of it as like dating service for cows, okay? They follow me home and get a little, you know, some wheat or whatever food they like, and then they also get to have like, you know, their little cow soulmate. This is not making it sound better. What? Ponder, do you not believe in cow soulmates? Cows have soulmates. They follow me. Yes, they follow me home. Okay? Honestly, they're the ones following me home. So, you know. They just happen to like, you know, cows don't have souls? What? 10. I feel like cows can have souls if they want to. Have you ever seen a cow and looked in its eyes? I have seen a cow that had murder in its eyes. And I feel like if it had murder in its eyes, like if they can conjure up murder, they can found the Catholic. In our fun little fantasy world of Minecraft, my cows have souls. Um feel like if cows can have murder in their eyes, they can have souls in their eyes. Oh my god, guys. We might be hitting we might be hitting critical I think I have to leave. I'm a degenerate. Oh my god, Q, you definitely are my pot stirrer. Critical degeneracy? Yes, I think we are reaching critical degeneracy. And you know, it's late when I can't even say the words. I'm like tripping over the words. Cersei, are you drunk? No, just tired. Why does this pig keep trying to get in my fucking house? No pigs in the house. I'm so close yet so far. If I don't have enough clay to finish this, I think I might crash out. I really hope I have enough. Crashing out is against the rules? Who made these rules? I feel like they go against Cersei's rules of Cersei gets to do whatever she wants. I feel like that's the ultimate rule here. Trying to just like tastefully yet somewhat randomly put these little mossy bricks in. It is a rule at the high school I work at. A workmate and I made it to calm the kids. That's a valid rule at a high school, I feel like. No crashing out. Yeah. Cuke, you're also a teacher, aren't you? Not a teacher. Oh, okay. But you work in the schools. I mean, working with kids, certain parts are rewarding, and then certain parts are frustrating as hell. Uh, it's... There are bits of good. Mm. I feel like I get to, you know, I work with kids a lot as well, but I mostly get to just have fun because it's camp. Ah. Yes, oh my god, the parents are the worst. The parents are honestly the worst. some great parents. Like there's some parents that we have, and they're fantastic, and I love them. Um, but most of them, I'm just like, okay, send your kids here, and then go away, and then I'll give them back to you, and they will have had an amazing time, but only if you leave them alone. Only if you let them be independent. That's like their hardest thing, is letting their kids go. I feel like, how kids like get homesick? It's the parents who get homesick for the kids. And then they translate that anxiety over to their kids. Like the kids pick it up. And it's like, oh my God, I wasn't scared to go to camp until my mom was scared for me to go to camp, but now I'm scared to go to camp. It's like, great, thanks. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for that. There's sometimes where I wish I could just look a parent in the face and say very nicely, very professionally, your kid does not need you. Your kid actually functions better when you're not here. Please let them just be, present in the program. Not what I wanted. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, I think I'm just gonna have barely enough. I do full-heartedly love where I work. It's a true blessing, and I'm glad it's my first ever job. I'm glad that you're having a great time with it, Dan. Sometimes working with kids can be a mixed bag, depending on, like the different levels of trauma or the just complex things that can come with kids because they're tiny humans. But I'm glad that you're liking it. Pig, if you don't get out of my doorway, stop peeping in my house. %98 of the time it's good for me. That's good. I would say my job is like at a solid like 80% of the time. It's good. I only struggle with the students that refuse to learn or who cheat, but apparently the students say I have a personality that makes them want to learn. Well, that's all you can really ask for. I think that's a sign of a good teacher. I just barely made it. Oh my God. Perfect. I'm gonna put the sand in. Brick stairs bevel the bottom of the house. That would be a lot more. Maybe later. Maybe once I've started working on the other parts of the house. Like, I still have to put on a roof, Tan. We can worry about more cosmetic things later. Just Josh and me? Oh my goodness. Let me put in... Oh my god, it's so... I like having the bundles to increase my inventory space, but I don't like having to take out things one by one in the order that I put them in. Okay. Anything that I can... Oh, I can probably look up that. And we can put this over by the farm. These can go in there. These bad boys can go in there. This can go in there. Why so small? Because someone redeemed Shortsier, that's why. Hello, Ponder. Oh my god, I'm tired. Hello, Haru. That sentence gives many men trauma. That game you were playing before looks dope. Oh yeah, I was lurking in your stream. You were playing Arise? How was it? Okay. Once I get some glass, which is so much quicker than the bricks. Oh my god. It's good. I think we're getting along in the story. We're getting lots of info. And we just got a couple new outfits, and Shion's character is super pretty. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. Okay, what I'm thinking is... Go boop, 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 boop. And I place the windows like so. Pink glass. Oh my god, Tan, you're right. Oh wait, can I... is there a way to get it out without breaking it? Is that a thing that people can do yet? Nope, it just breaks. Fuck. Okay. Well. Oh well. I do believe Tan is right. We should have pink glass. With the Silk Touch enchantment. I don't have any enchantments yet. So it's just gonna have to be like that. Okay. Ivy, hello. Welcome on in. Yes, that looks so much more like on message. Good suggestion, Tan. Ah, it's looking so pretty. Okay, I think, I want to do more windows. This whole back wall is like dirt behind there for the most part, so I don't really know how I'm gonna get windows on the back wall, but I'll do them on the sides here and here. But for now, Minecraft is going pretty well. Look at my house that I'm building. It's so pretty. I just saw a perfectly synced Peter Griffin voicing Superman. It was so good. Oh my goodness. That sounds funny. I expect a high position in the royal court of Aea. Yes, Tan. You shall have one. Top pig. Okay, I think that's it for me though, because it is quite late. So let's go find somebody to raid. Jinxed is on, and I almost never see her, so let's go say hi to her. I just got here. I'm sorry, Ivy. It's like 12:45 for me. It's so late. All right. Be sure to use the sorceress approved raid message. Yes, Ivy, I'll be back on Wednesday night. We're gonna play some more Little Witch in the Woods. So, Fexus, be there to see your child, Ellie. And I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night and rest of your week. And I hope you've had a great start to your week. Thank you for coming to join me. And good night, piggies. Good night.